Now, 9 elephants have escaped from the Hluhluwe-Imfolozi Park in KwaZulu-Natal. Nearby communities are now living in fear. They're also angry, saying they've warned the park about its inadequate fencing. Now, last January, 3 elephants escaped and were shot dead by rangers. eNCA's Dasen Thathiah joins us now with the details. Dasen, how is the community feeling right now? I'm sure I'd be very scared.
I imagine that they are. That's what the residents here are telling us. They said that they are worried about when these elephants will show up again. There's also been proof, or there have been signs that the elephants have already been in this community. Now, this is the Hluhluwe village. I'll show you what it looks like. It's you see that the houses are quite close together behind me now. And the park, the Hluhluwe-Imfolozi Park, is just further down to just about where the camera is pointing to at this point. It's a few kilometers away, but that's where the elephants are believed to have come from. So I'll give you a bit of background here. This isn't the first time that the community has seen these animals here. They've also seen other animals wandering through these streets. eNCA, which is responsible for the park, says that on the 7th of February, there were elephants that they had found to have escaped, that were wandering around. But when we spoke to the communications person earlier on, they said that by this weekend, they had captured 5 of them, and they used a helicopter to assist them to do just that. But although they say that they are not sure or not aware of any other elephants that are still on the loose, the community here insists that that is the case. They believe that there are at least 4 others that are roaming around, which puts them in direct danger. So I just want to bring into the conversation now Mr. Mnyaka, who's a community activist here. Mr. Mnyaka, thanks for joining me. What signs have there been in the community that there are more elephants than those that have been captured or recaptured by eNCA?
Thank you, Dasen. What happened is members of the community saw them with their eyes. 9 elephants together with buffaloes, like a herd of buffaloes that were outside within the vicinity of the community. They saw them with their naked eyes, and also there are pictures where there is a house. We're going to show you now where they came inside the house in one of the homes here, and they destroy a tree, and also you can see that there were some of the footprints down that indicates that indeed elephants were here.
So eNCA had said to me that normally when this happens, there is a system in place where, for example, the induna is meant to be told about what's happening, and then it's communicated to the park. So have residents now expressed these concerns about the outstanding elephants to their local structures here to pass that message on to the park?
The communication that is in place, it's not effective, because I think it's all about being effective and efficiency. They're still using the old kind of communication where if something is happening, they'll go to induna. Induna will begin to send a message to ipoisa and stuff like that. That is not happening. We are living in a 4th industrial revolution now, where people and members of the community are on WhatsApp, they're on Facebook. I think as eNCA Wildlife need to change their communication strategy. It must suit the times where we are in now. We've been advocating the very same concern to them, that they need to change. We are on WhatsApp, so that it's going to be fast and quick. They mustn't communicate with us that they're going to be sending the message to Induna. Induna is going to be, it takes a long time.
What have the conversations between the community and eNCA been like? Because this is not a new concern. As the community, you've already expressed to me that you're worried about your safety. But clearly, this is still an ongoing problem. Talk to me about those conversations and what has been the response.
One, the reason why these animals are escaping from the game reserve is because of the fence is aging. It's falling apart. We spoke to them, and they're telling us that, last year was it 2020, there was about 35 million that was paid for one contractor, and the contractor never did the job. He just ran away. And we are asking them, how come that such money was paid to them, and we are getting no answers. It's all about the fence. They need to fix the fence, and they are telling us that they're going to be fixing the fence. I think it was December where Ravi Pillay, the minister responsible for the game reserve, came here, and he made a lot of promises, and of which those promises are not materializing. At the the end of the day, we see ourselves not having anybody who's coming to us. We are like we are not living in South Africa. It's like eNculuwane, it's another country that is not in South Africa. So this is concerning us as the members of the community.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Mnyaka, and hopefully we will get to go down there to see the condition of that fence. We'll also be talking to other residents in the area, Mfundo, just to talk about their experiences, because right now they are living with this anxiety, not knowing when other animals will come out, and it's certainly a problem that needs to be resolved for peace of mind.